The light is gonna stay. The sun is up, the moon is down, the stars are out, and the night seems cool.
This week's episode comes from the new Constitutional Court in Hillbrow, but Judge Albie Sachs will tell us more about it later in the program.
We go behind the scenes of the Love Life campaign in today's episode. We also speak to a woman whose caring for animals contributed to her own healing. 14 and a first-year student at university. We speak to Sani. And we also visited a judge who has led a remarkable life.
One would envy her for. One can envy her for the way she conducted her life ever since.
In 1988, she woke up in the Amazon forest with a squirrel monkey on her tummy. Since then, the monkey business has never stopped.
After a trip to the Amazon, Wendy was hooked. Back home, she first bought 2 squirrel monkeys and then a marmoset, and the numbers kept growing. Owners who have been attacked often donate marmosets. They're not easy pets because they tend to become aggressive once they reach sexual maturity. She started the World Primate Sanctuary for rescued and donated monkeys, where today she looks after 150 marmosets and a few bigger monkeys.
Most of the ones that I've got, you will see that I've got all of these ones. So a squirrel monkey and marmoset, of course, owl-faced monkey. This is the cotton-top tamarin. They look very funky and punky. And of course then the baby gorilla, but we don't have that. And the baby orangutan, we don't have that obviously. Here, there's a nice big cage. This monkey here, Ringo, was one of my first marmosets donated to me when I first started. Must have been 16 years ago. So about 15, 16, so he's quite an old one now. Every single monkey just means so much. You get attached within an hour. Literally within an hour you're attached to a new monkey. And babies, adults, it really doesn't matter. Even if they attack you on your ear or your nose and don't let go, you still love that monkey.
Working with primates has given special meaning to Wendy's own turbulent life. At the age of 10, she was sexually abused. She also had to fight dyslexia, anorexia, bulimia, and depression. Suicide was almost always on her mind.
I was scared of people. I was petrified of people. And in standard 9, I remained an introvert right through to standard 9. And in standard 9, I made you see, you have to change yourself. If you want to change, you've got to change yourself. You've got to have the willpower and the determination to change yourself. I decided if people don't like me for who I am, that's actually their problem. It's not my problem. I'm now going to be who I am. I'm going to come out of my shell and I'm going to be Wendy Macleod. I'm going to be myself. And if people don't like that, I'm not harming anybody. I'm not harming anything. So, but if I want to say something, I'm not going to be scared to say it anymore. I'm going to be myself and say it regardless. But it took a long time. It didn't just come overnight. It took a long time, many, many years.
Has your past had a detrimental effect on you?
Emotionally, with all of these things happening throughout my life, every little aspect had something. And I think what happened, it would take something out of me. And I would have to put that, whatever it is, back in order to be normal again. So it's actually difficult, but it certainly took a chunk out of me. And still to this day, I believe it's made me grow.
When Wendy started her project, there was no information available to fall back on. After years of observation and intense study of the little animal's behavior, she put her knowledge to paper. This book is now in its 3rd edition.
What is it about animals that has a healing effect?
They seem to understand you. They seem to know your pain. They seem to sympathize with you. They can get cross with you, they can bite you, but then it's over, it's finished, it's done. And they're your best friend again.
Why do you do what you do?
I look after monkeys because I find they need me. And I also find such a deep reward within my heart. It's so rewarding to know that I can help these monkeys. And I prefer, more than anything, to rather sacrifice my life, which I believe I've done, and I continue to do, to actually helping these monkeys. Because where else are they going to go?